Well, good evening, volleyball fans from the Stroud Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Montana Western. It is Frontier Conference Volleyball, and for the first time in Dillon, the Bellvue Bruins, ranked 7th in the nation, are in town. Bellvue with a record of 14-2 in conference, 18-3 overall, and they're on a 3-match winning streak. And then there's Montana Western, 8-8 in the Frontier, 10-13 overall. And Mike, how about starting lineups before so we can get them in when it's quiet?
All right, for the Bellvue Bruins and their head coach Trish Sadlek in her 24th year, they're going to start number 2, Allie Butler. She's a 5'7" junior from Omaha, Nebraska. Miley Iuhi, number 3, is a 5-foot junior from Iwa Beach in Hawaii. Chloe Cloud is a 6'2" junior out of Grand Island, Nebraska. She's number 9. Number 11, Keely Kivanimi, is a 6'1" senior from Bellvue, Nebraska. Number 50, Zoe Roghair, is a 5'6" senior out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Number 17, Savannah Berger, is a 6-foot senior out of Plattsmouth, Nebraska. And number 23, Eve Fountain, is a 5'9" senior from Omaha, Nebraska. For the Bulldogs and head coach, Katie Levitt in her 7th year, they're going to start number 4, Madison Fraser, a 5'5" junior out of Kalispell, Montana. Number 9, Danny Brown, a 6-foot junior from Fair Oaks, California. Number 10, Maxine Hoagland, out of 5'11", out of Whitehall, Montana. Number 15, Megan Hartman, is a 5'9" senior from American Fork, Utah. Number 16, Liz Rosborough, is a 6'1" sophomore from Oregon City, Oregon. Number 20 is a 5'6" junior, Morgan Harrison from Cheline, Washington. And number 22, a freshman, Kennedy Lingenfelter. She's from Clovis, California.
Well, and as we look at the history of volleyball between Bellvue and Montana Western, there's not much of a history to talk about. Only 3 matches played since 2013. The Bruins leading the Bulldogs 2-1. The very first match between the two was September 6th, 2013, and the Bulldogs won that one 3-1. But since then, it's been Bruins 2-0 against the Bulldogs, and that's the same way in Frontier Conference, 1-0. And they beat the Bulldogs September 20th of this year in Bellevue. The Bruins swept Western 3-0.
And Wally, Bellevue had a fairly successful season last year.
Yeah, they were national runner-ups.
The runner-up to the national champion, and some of those players that did a great job in that match are out here in front of us today.
Well, and talking to Coach, she said, too, that, there was a chance that Western and Bellevue could play against each other last year. The team that knocked Western out of the national tournament was the team that Bellevue beat to get into the national championship match. And we still we're out without Jordan Olson. And I asked her, too, that she's got an interesting cast on. It's not a full arm cast. And she said it's a new innovation in medicine, and it actually makes the healing process a little faster.
Oh.
And she had an x-ray a week and a half ago, showed very, very good progress. She has another one coming up tomorrow. I said, is there a chance we could see you again? And she said, maybe.
Maybe.
And then Jaden Perez, poor Jaden, just can't seem to shake that. But she said, I may have a sore ankle, but look at my outfit.
Yeah. Well, you can't see her because it's all camouflage.
Yeah. I told her she needed a little more red in her camo because she doesn't really blend in with the red and black chairs of the Bulldog bench.
But she doesn't have the boot on this week. She's in rather comfortable-looking slippers and settling back to – and I tell you what, she and Jordan have been out helping to coach the players who have replaced them out here on the court.
Yeah, it's nice to see that because that's that shows team chemistry.
Yeah, and teamwork.
Well, in talking to Coach Sadlick, I told her, I said, that team that made that deep run in the tournament, I said, they all graduated.
Yeah.
And she looked at me and she said, that's us next year.
That's right. This is a very, very experienced team. Lots of juniors and seniors for the Bruins.
One thing Bellevue has that Montana Western doesn't have is they have a JV program.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't count up how many players they brought, but they brought them all. They all came here. They flew out here, and I see they have a nice little congregation of fans behind.
They just have the two. I think there are 21 players out here, and we may get a chance to see them all.
Well, we'll see. There's their roster is dotted full of All-Americans and Players of the Year from both before they were in the North Star and before that, and it's going to be a fun match. Both teams dressed in dark.
Yeah.
Bellevue dressed, I'm guessing that's their dark purple, their purple and gold colors, while the Bulldogs are in black with the libero for the Bulldogs in red. And I'm not sure, there she is.
Yeah,
Libero for the Bruins is in white. Now, this isn't the only match tonight in the Frontier Conference. 60 miles north of us, Dakota State, ranked 24th in the nation, is at Montana Tech. And Dakota State lost to Carroll Sunday evening. So if you look at the standings right now coming into this match, Providence ranked number 2 in the nation. The highest rankings ever. Last time we were here, they were ranked 3. They're up to number 2. They're unbeaten in conference at 16-0 and 23-1 overall. And how about this? A 22-match winning streak.
That's fair. They're fair.
Yeah. Second in the conference is the guys right here, number 7 Bellevue, 14-2 in conference, 18-3 over. They've won 8 in a row. And then our friends from Havre, MSU Northern.
A team that we looked at over a year ago, and said, this is a team that's got a great future.
Well, and Western, that's one of their conference wins, was against Northern. Northern is 11-5, 13-9 overall, and they actually finally receive votes in the balloting. Then comes Dakota State. They are 10-6 in the Frontier, 14-7 overall. Then Montana Tech, 9-7, 13-10 overall, and they're on a one-match winning streak, also receiving votes. And then there's Carroll College, also receiving votes, 8-7, and they're not 13-0. I know they're not 13-0.
It might be 13-10.
Yes, yeah. Carroll College, on the other hand, they're not 13-0 either. Montana Western, 8-8, 10-13, and they're on a one-match winning streak. They had a weird road trip to Dakota. They lost to the team you figured they would beat, but they beat the team that you figured might give them the biggest match.
Yeah.
But they were both 3-2 matches. And remember, the top 8 teams are the ones that advance.
And so Montana is hanging on in 7th place right now.
And so we need to have, as Katie said, we need to have some stuff happening in a different way and whatever. So rounding out Dickinson State, Valley City, both 7-9, Mayville 3-13, Bismarck 1-14, and Rocky yet to win a Frontier Conference match. The postseason tournament is Thursday, November 13th to Saturday, November 15th. Remember, only the top 8 teams go. And we're going to come back with the start of tonight's match after these messages on the Frontier Conference and the Bull.
Montana Western, our flexible schedule and focus on learning through experience are just right for your world today. Experience 1, where you take one course at a time for 18 days and then move on to your next course, is designed to work for you, whether you plan to come to campus, want to stay close to home, or if you need to earn your degree while working or raising a family. And Montana Western is the most affordable university in Montana. Experience the difference. only at University of Montana Western.
We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium, and Mike, when you look at the comparison of stats between the two teams, you can see why Western has struggled this year right in the middle of the pack and why Bellvue is on top of the pack. Western averages 11.64 kills a set, ninth in the conference. Their hitting percentage is only 158, eighth in the conference. Assists 10.83, ninth in the conference. They average 2.18 blocks per set. That's one of their higher ranges. They're third in the conference. Service aces, they average 1.40, fifth in the conference. And digs, 16.49, ninth in the conference. But I want to drop down quickly instead of going the other way. When we look at Bellvue, when you look at how much digs they average, they're actually below the Bulldogs.
Yep.
But then the rest of the matches, they average 13.49 kills per set, third in the Frontier. And how about a hitting percentage of 254? First in the conference, eighth in the NAI. Is there a reason why they're number seventh? You know, one of their losses is Providence. And I was talking to Arunas Duda, and he said, wouldn't it be kind of neat in the very first year of this new expanded Frontier that Bellvue and Providence met for the national championship?
Well, I would certainly talk to Michael Filing and ask about airfare to wherever the tournament is finally going to be, the national tournament. I'm sure he would like to send us, not bring us back. It's going to be a one-way ticket, isn't it?
I know where it is, Sioux Falls.
Yes.
I think that time of the year you're either facing a nice autumn day or a blizzard.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota, that's where Zoe Roghair is from. And she is a secondary education English major. I think I should talk to her.
You don't place teachers anymore, though.
Oh, that's true. Okay, and looks like we've had a change. Oh, no.
Well, the the libero will
Libero's
just pop
about
in.
to come in, yeah.
Yeah. Western's libero. And this is the third libero for Montana Western. And all three players that have played libero, Taylor Ketchum and Maddie Frazier, and now Morgan Harrison, they're all exceptional defense. They're the leaders in Western in digs. First serve is up. And a little bit long on that swing by the Bulldogs, so first point to the Bruins. And Milila Aiui will serve. She's a long way from home. Her and her twin sister are here from Hawaii. Off the hands of a Bulldog and out of bounds, and it's 2-zip Bellvue. You know, we talked, Bellvue has 16,000 students, but only 454 of them live on campus.
It's a very innovative university.
And brand new, too.
Really, compared to the rest of the teams that we play. Yeah.
19 was 65 or 66, something like that.
1966, yeah. One of the very first institutions to have online business administration program.
Service error gives a point, first point to the Bulldogs. It looks like she was just trying to grab the top of the net and have it fall over. Savannah Warburton checks into the lineup. Back row player from Joliet, and I tell you, we talk about the big swings that Bellevue has. They've got some of their points on just well-placed balls. Eve Fountain, criminal justice major, serving for the Bruins. Until then.
And she is one of the fine athletes on this Bruins team, and she went through a medical redshirt season as well. We've got a timeout.
We have timeout on the court. Our score, Bellevue 5, Western 1. Back with more. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. We mentioned also in action tonight, Dakota State is at Montana Tech. And then tomorrow, Dakota State is here in Dillon, while Bellevue travels to Butte to face Montana Tech. And Bismarck State is at number 2 Providence.
And Dakota State's already played once in
They're just,
in
looks like they're just here.
And Helena. Look.
It looks like they're just here for let's play our 4 matches and head home. You want to wonder where Bellevue is. If you know where Omaha is, Bellevue is very close.
Ooh. Bulldogs having a very tough time.
Just cannot. Their serve receive is bad. 7-1 the score. The Bruins leading. Oh, and almost a nice block by the Bulldogs, except it fell at their feet. So a little 6-0 run.
Eve Fountain was a first-team All-American last year.
I know. I can see why by her serve. That was a little long. You know, when you look at her stats and stuff, you know who she reminds me of in the Bulldog lineup from last year? Jazzy Smith. Just all around, everything she does is good.
I don't she didn't hit that one very well. It's going to be a winner.
They just seem like they're out of sync in the stuff they're doing. And when you look at the expressions on the three Bulldog coaches, you can see why. Oh, nice dig by Warburton. Point Bulldogs, that one into the top of the net. And they call that 4 hits, and with a change of rotation for the Bulldogs, we'll bring in Taylor Peterson. And Peterson, the senior from Wyoming, will serve for the Bulldogs. Nice play by the Bulldogs on that one. Frontline played, I think that was Kennedy Lingenfelter on that one, along with Nia Duncan.
That freshman out of Sparks, Nevada, Nia Duncan.
Oh, nice block. Nice block there by Nia. No, that was Avery Look.
So you've got all those freshmen. You've got Look, Duncan,
and and
Lingenfelter. They're all freshmen sitting across the front row.
What's going to happen the next few years? 5'9". Nice dig by Morgan Harrison. Look with the kill attempt, and it's out. You knew it was out when the line judge had to look behind him to see where the ball went. Our officials tonight, up official is Justin Bravowski. Down official is Jackie McKenna. And the line judges are Sarah Gibson and Lloyd Keels. And they're wearing their blue. They actually have different colored uniforms. Look will be serving for the Bulldogs. And she serves it long. Is health and human performance major, is that the new way to say physical education major?
Yes. Although I believe that physical education didn't always have such a large health education component. And health and human performance certainly does.
Oh, a little long. Lingenfelter had a big swing at that, but a little too long. And it's 12-6. The Bruins have doubled up on the Bulldogs. Maddie Frazier. Oh, Morgan Harrison kept that one alive for the Bulldogs. Oh, and good placement. That was Sophia McIntyre, biology major. And she transferred in from Arkansas Fort Smith, originally from Overland Park, Kansas.
Ooh.
And Katie Lovett wants another timeout. So we'll take a break and be back with more volleyball on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium Frontier Conference Volleyball. Tonight, the Montana Western Bulldogs hosting the 7th-ranked Bellvue University Bruins. And so far, it's been all Bellvue. Bruins living up to their national standings.
Savannah Burgers had a tremendous swing, but it was right at. Oh,
Danny Brown had a big-time swing, but it was dug nicely by the Bruins. And Maddie Frazier with a dig of her own. Danny Brown tries to put it over the defense. Here comes a Bellvue attack. Oh, and attack this time by McIntyre. McIntyre averages 1.25 kills. I think she's got 2 kills already. She's got her average.
ooh. That one was slightly out.
Yeah.
10-point lead.
16-6. Bruins leading with the serve. Oh, that was a nice play. That was Kennedy Lingenfelter putting it away. Lingenfelter leads the Bulldogs. She's got a for the attacker, she's got a 287 attack percentage, averages 2.19 kills a set. And she's a 2-sport athlete at Montana Western. Oh, nice placement. Savannah Berger just tapped it over in a wide open space in the Bulldog defense.
Is she the rodeo?
Kennedy, yeah.
Kennedy is also on the rodeo
I think she's a barrel racer. I'm not sure. Tough being a two-sport athlete on the college level. It's all so time-consuming. Oh, big block at the front. That was McIntyre and Cloud teaming up for that block for the Bruins. And the Bruins open up an 18-7 lead.
Cloud's from Grand Island, Nebraska. You know who else was?
Who?
Henry Fonda. Great
really?
actor. And there was a off the block.
I'm not sure.
That was Roseboro, and she hit it into the net, and then it kind of crawled upwards and went over.
Yeah, kind of wound its way around the arms of the front row attackers. Megan Hardman checks in the change of rotation, and she is serving for the Bulldogs. And she just skims it over the net. Oh, and that was a big-time hit way over. The idea was right. She was aiming for that deep corner. She just missed it by about 5 feet. Good intentions, not a good result.
I think Megan leads the team in service aces. And she just got another one.
Well, she added to her total.
I think that makes 21.
And you know, that is not an easy thing to do. Serve a volleyball the way these ladies do. She has another good serve. Oh, a nice dig by,
into the chairs.
Well, she had lots of teammates over. Now, did they move or did they catch her?
We're supposed to cushion them before they hit us right here at the table.
Aiui serving now for Bellvue. Max Oglin tried to put it through the front row of Bellvue, but it fell at her feet. Nice front row action. Fountain there, the All-American.
Mila is from Eva Beach in Hawaii. And guess who else is from? Miami Dolphins
we've had football
quarterback.
players from there.
Yeah, and Tua Tagovailoa from the Miami Dolphins is there.
Bulldogs are hanging in with the number 7th ranked Bruins. 21-11 here, change in rotation. And in to serve for the Bulldogs is Savannah Warburton. She's an applied science. I still don't know what an applied science major does. Nice dig by Harrison of the Bulldogs. Oh, nice front row.
Roseboro again.
(21-12). Bellvue. Warburton serve. That time the kill attempt, Chloe Cloud on the out attack right through the Bulldog front line, dropping in front for the Bruin point.
Cloud, a fine all-around athlete. She had honors in basketball and volleyball, of course.
Well, I'm just wondering, you know, as I look through their bios, there are a lot of track stars there. You'd have a pretty good track team.
I'm looking at some fine track. And you add the ladies from the Bulldog team.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice block right into Chloe Cloud.
Kivani Nemi, the business administration major from hometown of Bellevue, in on that one. She's another All-American for the Bruins. That time it was a Bulldog attack, and I think that was Avery Look on the attack on that.
I think you're right.
Set point for the Bruins, but it's side out Bulldogs with Morgan Harrison serving. Oh, nice dig by Hardman.
Oh, such good sets.
And it's set point. Bruins take the first set by a score of 25-13. We will be back with set 2 after these messages on
Montana Western, our flexible schedule and focus on learning through experience are just right for your world today. Experience 1, where you take one course at a time for 18 days and then move on to your next course, is designed to work for you, whether you plan to come to campus, want to stay close to home, or if you need to earn your degree while working or raising a family. And Montana Western is the most affordable university in Montana. Experience the difference, only at University of Montana Western.
We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium getting ready for set number 2. Frontier Conference football winding down, a few weeks left of the regular season. And this Saturday, number 20 Montana Western at Simpson University, Southern Oregon and Arizona Christian, number 16 College of Idaho at Eastern Oregon for Frontier Conference West matchups. From the East, it's Mayville State at Montana Tech, Rocky Mountain and MSU Northern, and Dickinson State at Valley City State. Mike, you did some reconnaissance on a nice little section of Bellvue fans.
Yeah, these guys have been out here throughout the entire road trip. Spent a couple days in Yellowstone. 15 hours to get from their home.
Oh, nice block by Brown and Rosborough, but it went out of bounds, so point to the Bruins.
And one of the parents back there is the father of Keely Kivanimi, and he was, Don was a member of the Bellevue University's 1995 baseball national champion.
Oh, I knew they won a national championship.
Yeah. In fact, there's another player here. Her dad, Craig, was a member of the national championship team.
Well, in historic university terms, Bellevue is a baby compared to all the other schools.
Very, very young institution. And Coach Rickmeyer just put her hands out and said, no. Danny Brown was going to go over the bench, over the chairs to try and run that one down.
So Bruins out to a 3-1 lead. Nice block by the Bulldog front. Hardman with the set, Brown with the kill, and it's good. Danny Brown put it right where the Bruins weren't. And here comes a rotation change, which will bring Maddie Frazier, one of the three players that's rotated through that libero position. And now she's in the back rows, a defensive specialist, and a pretty good server, too. Oh, there was a block by Avery Look and Rosborough, but I think that was more Look. And the Bulldogs get to within one, 3-2, Bellevue. Frazier with the serve for Montana Western. Oh, that one kind of floated over the top of all the Bulldogs.
Savannah Berger right in the front row from Plattsmouth, Nebraska. You know somebody from Plattsmouth, Nebraska?
I do?
Yeah. Johnny O'Rourke. You know, when Johnny comes marching home, it was actually written to a lady who was waiting for her husband or her boyfriend or whatever to come home from Civil War.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. General Grant wanted to know why you had deserted. You are.
How do you know I wasn't Johnny Hume, a rebel?
Oh, that's true.
Morgan Harrison with a side out for the Bulldogs, serving. Oh, nice dig by Hardman of the Bulldogs. And Look with the kill. The freshman from Idaho Falls putting on a wee bit of a show.
And I'll tell you what, Hardman is always seems to be in the right place.
Five 4 Bellevue. Here comes a free ball. Oh! And that was Lingenfelter took advantage of that one. And it's all tied up at 5. Oh, nice attempt. Kohlbaum went right across the top of the net and then fell on the other side.
Coach talks about the maturity and of a veteran team that she has, but that girl's a freshman, Kohlbaum. Yeah,
oh.
Hit the antenna there.
Oh,
yeah.
Attack attempt. Now that's called an attack error, I think, even when you hit the antenna.
I think so, yeah.
Lingenfelter a little heavy on that swing. And the Bruins have opened up a 3-point lead, 8-5. Runyon, a business major from Kearney, Nebraska.
Kearney.
Kearney, is that how you say
so.
it? Oh, like Phil Kearney, the cavalry general?
Yep.
Oh, nice block by the Bulldog front line. Touched by a Bulldog defender and out of bounds.
So she's from Indianola, Iowa, where George Washington Carver studied at Simpson University.
Well, you got your wish.
Yeah, and you were supposed to protect me.
I did. I put my hands down. Actually, I needed to protect the computer first.
Yes.
Oh, Lingenfelter just tried to sneak one over. Bellvue ready for it. Here comes an overpass. Oh, Hoagland tried to be sneaky and go right down the line and didn't make it over the net. And a timeout is called. So Bellvue 11, Montana Western 5. Back with more volleyball on the Frontier Conference, or the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium, and at the conclusion of the match, Mike and I will be selecting Sparky's offensive and Sparky's defensive player of the match. So, I see some of these girls have undecided as their major. I feel they're paid. I think I did the same thing for a while. Lingenfelter, one heck of a hit, but Bellvue couldn't control it. Little rally happening. Avery, look, right through the front line.
Berger backhanded that.
Look averages nearly 2 kills a set. And with that point and a side out, Taylor Peterson, with the change of rotation, comes in to serve for the Bulldogs. Nice deep serve from Peterson.
That one never got over the net. Yeah.
Taylor's mom and I think an aunt or someone are here. Maybe your grandma, I'm not sure. How long a drive is it from Rollins anyway? Or Evanston?
Evanston? It's about an hour from Salt Lake. almost straight east of Salt Lake.
Lingenfelter wound that one up and put a dent in the floor of the Stroud Gym with that hit. And point Bulldogs 12-7 now.
Different team play in this
set, yeah. Well,
it's the same team on this side.
Yes,
though.
yeah, Fountain.
Yeah.
Fountain on the kill. She averages 3.17 kills a set. And her attack percentage, not bad at 304. That'd be top 10 baseball, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, service ace for the Bruins. That was Scheibe. Cameron, business major from Des Moines, Iowa.
I've been to Des Moines.
That's where Caitlin Clark's from, I think.
Yeah.
I thought that one hit a Bruin defender, but I guess not.
Oh, good recovery, wasn't it?
Oh. Danny Brown with an errant pass. She was passing to Coach Lovett, or maybe Coach Reed instead of one of her players. Service error for the Bruins. It's 16-9. Side out Bulldogs, and checking in to the Bulldog lineup, the freshman from Pocatello, Jada Ward. And she has 14 service aces. And she hasn't played.
No, she hasn't played that much.
Look at that nice deep serve. Oh.
Not much to be done with that one.
No, McIntyre puts that one away for the Bruins, 17-8. Morgan Harrison checks back in another. Oh, I thought that was it is a rotation change. I thought it was a side out for the Bulldogs, but nope. We almost got a service ace. Good control by the Bulldogs, but Danny Brown a little heavy on that swing, and it's out of bounds. And Montana Western wants a timeout. Timeout on the court. We'll be back with more volleyball on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Montana Western, our flexible schedule and focus on learning through experience are just right for your world today. Experience 1, where you take one course at a time for 18 days and then move on to your next course, is designed to work for you, whether you plan to come to campus, want to stay close to home, or if you need to earn your degree while working or raising a family. And Montana Western is the most affordable university in Montana. Experience the difference, only at University of Montana Western.
We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium getting set for more action in set number 2. Oh.
For lunch or dinner, it's Sparky's Bar and Grill. Treat your palate to a great selection of mouth-watering items. You can choose from burgers or salads or sandwiches or soups, and they even have 4 varieties of chicken strips. If those treats don't interest you, try entrees with special Sparky's touch like brisket chili, chicken fried steak, or jambalaya. Side dishes and starters include Sparky's mac and cheese, southern fried pickles, fried cheese curds, and Sparky's lug nuts. So Sparky's Bar and Grill at 420 East Poindexter in Dillon and 222 East Park in Uptown Butte.
And like I said, we'll be selecting Sparky's players of the game, an offense and a defensive player, at the conclusion of our match.
Ooh.
Nice rescue there by Danny Brown, keeping the ball alive for the Bulldogs. Oh, right down the line was Fountain. Found that deep corner. (19-8) Bellvue. Tack error by the Bulldogs. Bellvue to 20. You know, I heard another broadcast. The broadcaster called when the team hits 20, the red zone, volleyball red zone. 21-8 Bellvue.
And that's 5 straight points.
Oh, nice front line play by the Bruins. Kivanimi there along with I think she's the javelin champion too. There was a nice placement by Danny Brown. That ends, you said, a 6-0 run or a 5-0 run?
It was 6-0.
22-9. Change of rotation brings Hardman in to serve, the senior from American Fork, Utah. Oh, and nice serve by Hardman. And the Bulldogs hit 10, but still trail 10-22. I don't think that one made it over the net, did it?
Nope.
22-11 now. Let's see what Hardman comes up with. Another nice deep serve. Kind of throws the Bellvue attack out of sync. And a kill by Rosborough.
It is Rosborough.
I don't think Liv would mind. She's a pretty nice girl.
She's going to tease me about it, though.
Yes. I'll remind her, too. Oh, service error.
Eve Fountain's got her leg wrapped up, kind of like possibly a groin injury. Oh, that one is in.
Well, it's standing right in front of the official, so he had a bird's eye view.
And it looked in from right here.
Yeah.
Too.
24-12, set point Bruins. And Rosborough puts it away again. Liv averages 1.33 kills a set. She's got her average with another set or more to play. Maddie Frazier serving now for the Bulldogs. Oh, nice dig by Harrison. Oh, nice recovery. Beautiful recovery by Kohlbaum.
And like we said, she's a freshman.
Doesn't play like a freshman. Hit out of bounds, but nice rally. Great plays by both teams. And that's set number 2 by the identical score of set number 1, 25-13. Bellvue will be back with set number 3 after these words on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Montana Western, our flexible schedule and focus on learning through experience are just right for your world today. Experience One, where you take one course at a time for 18 days and then move on to your next course, is designed to work for you, whether you plan to come to campus, want to stay close to home, or if you need to earn your degree while working or raising a family. And Montana Western is the most affordable university in Montana. Experience the difference, only at University of Montana Western.